Guys, I killed Rye. I feel so bad. I didn't know. I thought the baked beans would be okay. It sounded like a wonderful little treat. Poor baby is dying. Thoughts and prayers. Happy Friday. Hi Chocobo. Hi Vincent. Hi Jack. Hi Book. Hi Chaotic. Hi Sneaky. Hey Candace. Need some galactosidase? Galactosidase. Nani, you need some what? I don't know what that is. Beano. Oh. I think, honestly, it's just because there's like a bunch of added stuff in the can. And we've pretty much cleansed like our entire pantry and refrigerator from anything with like added chemicals. And I'm like, nah, one little can will be okay. Like, we don't eat like this, so it's fine. One little can was not okay. So now we know. If I want baked beans in the future, I will have to make them from scratch. We lost immunity to bullshit, which is kind of upsetting sometimes. Because, like, I can't even cheat with, like, a can of baked beans. Oh, gremlin mode already. Okay, here we go. Whoosh. Hee for head pats. We even bought like the no sugar, low salt option to try. Like I got the healthiest option on the shelf because when I looked at the original and they had like 45% sugar, I'm like, oh nah, we'll do this. Eat a single potato chip and immediately get a seizure. Hi Dark Master. When you're forced to cannibalize and peak, it might kill you, as he could be considered the ultimate unnatural ingredient. See, if I eat Rye, I should be fine since he eats so well. I don't know about Sky though, man. It's gonna get bad. Are baked beans really? I made like an actual baked beans. 15 hours. 1 hour. We're like minimum looking at an hour. This doesn't look easy at all. No, this isn't easy. Look at all this shit. This is so much. And she even uses 2 cans of baked beans instead of just buying her own beans. What is this shit? Sky will taste like plastic coated in canola oil. I love how this is a from scratch recipe and she still uses Bush's grillin' beans. No, but they're dark. Look, we got brown sugar, mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, apple cider vinegar, black pepper, salt, chili powder, smoked paprika, 2 garlic cloves, 1 bell pepper, sweet onion, bacon, which I like never ever buy.
Like, how can they go make these beans? Buy a can of baked beans.
Buy 2 cans of baked beans.
Oh my god.
Best ever baked beans. Okay. All of these have so many ingredients. Also the bacon. Like, we don't buy bacon anymore. At least this one uses normal beans, like white beans, northern beans. You just throw them in the pan after heating the oil. That's what to Dark Master said, so that's not gonna work for you either. We can't cook it in oil.
They don't feel well.
I have to go really easy even on like extra virgin olive oil, which is like the best oil you can get. Bacon and baked beans is really freaking good though. Again with the bacon heresy. No. I like bacon. That's not it. Like, we just don't buy it anymore. because it's really not great for you. Thoughts and prayers for Rye. They're giving them to you. You get thoughts and prayers. Feel better. Please survive the baked bean apocalypse. No, not just beans. Baked beans. You've never had baked beans? Oh, Buck, you gotta have baked beans at some point. They are sweet and delicious. You haven't either? I have to get everybody to have baked beans. See, refried beans you eat from the can just fine. It's gotta be whatever they put in like the sugar sauce. Yeah.
It has to.
And like you eat the black beans just fine that we put in the chili. So yeah, something about that sauce.
I can spare 5 thoughts and 2.5 prayers for Mr. Rye.
Thanks, Tahira. 2.5 prayers. Summon a demon. Slap it out of him. Refried beans are great. Candace. Talk about heresy. Hello, Train. Thank you so much for popping in to say hi. I hope you're having a good Friday. Spackle my walls or mortar some bricks. That's how I feel about like fondant. Yeah, things are going good. Thank you. We hit the gym today for the first time in weeks, so I'm very sore. But I'm glad we went back. It has been a while. Yeah, fondant and marzipan make me gag. Sore is good. And then if you soak white beans for long enough, they have the taste and consistency of a peanut. How long do you have to soak them for that to happen? I feel like a long time. Three to 4 hours. 10 to 15 years. 1,000 years. I would like to try the 1,000-year beans, please. Maybe they have the consistency of gravel by that point. Small boulders in your mouth. Just sprinkle some sugar on them. It'll be fine. Replace your teeth. Mold eaten already? I don't know. Do beans get moldy? I guess with the water, eventually it would.
Yeah, it would have to.
At that point, they grew. Yeah, they probably made their own beanstalks. Yeah, if it can is, that's what I figured. I've made baked beans once. Hi, wifey. Thank you for lurking. And I remember it being one hell of a process with a bunch of stuff. Thanks for lurking, Chaotic. And I had to bake them for like an hour. And I decided that it wasn't worth it. I think it was one of the recipes in the 17-day book. I think they've got a baked bean recipe in there, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And that's when I found out that writer cannot cook to save his life.
Who can't?
The guy who wrote the 17-day diet book.
Cannot.
He cannot cook. Out of like the 40 some odd recipes in there, we pulled out 3, I think. The smoothies, the griddle cakes, and then the chili. Everything else is ass. This is how you unlock your center T-core. We actually don't have a slow cooker. I used to have one, but I got rid of it because I just wasn't using it enough. Musical tangent. Alright, so converting away from me killing Rye with baked beans. Thank you for humoring me. And not calling me a murderer. We had a couple new things. So we've got, thank you for head pats, 2 new writing tip videos this week. Rye did character tips, like how to write interesting characters, and then I talked about M dashes and why they're good, and no one should fear the M dash. And then Snail Girls is at chapter 5 on Patreon, and I have to wait a week to put it on Railroad because they declined me the first time because they were like, oh, I see it's on Patreon. Is this really yours? You need to update your posts. And I'm like, oh God, even though I preemptively sent them screenshots of my Patreon, but whatever. And then they blocked it again because I linked the cover artist's Twitter. And I guess that's not okay. So that'll be on public chapters next week. I'm working to get another Catgirl chapter up tonight or tomorrow morning. It is attempted murder, says Chocobo and Vicandace. Look, I did not attempt anything. I just wanted to make a yummy dinner, and beans go well with manwiches, man. Sloppy Joes. That's like poor food, and I love it. Manslaughter is a lower charge. That sounds more serious than attempted murder. Like, manslaughter just sounds evil. Oh, and then if you like the acrylic pins and you like the Kiki one, if you up your pledge or join our Patreon before August 7th, I'll make sure you get a Kiki pin. She's super hot, and a portion of those goes to Mountain. You can't spell manslaughter without the laughter. I feel like that's more Raven stream coded. With me shoving people off cliffs and coconuts and have you committing Mufasa crimes. And tonight I am working on Sahira and Ghoul for Chocobo, which is super dark fantasy and I love it. The processing automated perfect. Yeah, Adiyama does an amazing job editing all of the videos. I feel very, very lucky to have him. Sierra head pats, yay! Crystal skull sacrifices. Look into the skull. I swear, nothing bad will happen. You'll be totally fine. Is anyone else writing with me, drawing with me, or just enjoying your Friday night? Oh, head pats and naughty ghoul. Oh, danger. Careful, she'll explode. Are you going to join me, Chaotic? Starting another chapter. Yay, Derek Master! Thank you for the support. Hello, Terma. How are you? Yeah, book. Creative writing is fun, though. Book 5 of a space mecha with monster girls just came out. That's fun. Oh, yay, Vincent. You got this. Good, it is chill time. We are gonna chill. Rai is going to stay alive.
Unlocking the next seal on the snake cage dark art.
That sounds dangerous, Sahira. Maybe don't. Minecraft. I have never played Minecraft. I was bad with Legos and I figured that was going to translate pretty hard. No, I fed us baked beans and this apparently kills the rye, so we won't do that again. Attempted murder or manslaughter. I mean, I've never played Minecraft. Oh, rip rye! No one is like, Lynx, how could you? Or like, Maybe you should have thought of that. No, it's just F for I in the chat. Damn, baby, I'm sorry. I love you. I feel bad for almost killing you. Aw, Chocobo, thank you! You have unlocked the next seal on the Snake Cage Dark Art. Let's go! Yay! One step closer to getting Anya a nice big cage. Thank you, thank you! Skill issue, I guess. Tell your stomach to get good. You stop someone from wrongly enjoying Legos. Were they building it in the store or like trying to take it home? You did say poor Rye book. Their book cares for you. Take it home. Well, I'm glad you were able to stop them. Was it peaceful? If I must be killed, I prefer death by snoo snoo. Most guys, to be honest, but also probably right. Is that true, right?
What?
Would you prefer to die by snoo snoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He just dropped it. He's like, I'm out. All right. Now that we've got announcements out of the way, I can start sprinting. Yay! So I'm gonna go ahead and start the first sprint for 20 minutes. As always, if you have any questions, want to chat, please keep chatting. I will get back to it as soon as the sprint is up. Good luck. See you in 20 minutes. Sprint up! How did it go? I got 310 words. Oh, that's okay. Walk's a good idea. Did it help? Hey, 97 words is great. I'm glad it helped Vincent. Drafting for a stream of events. Might start in the next sprint. Sounds good. Take your time. I'll be here a while. Hey, Borshosh, how are you? What's the best way to format time skips within chapters? So it depends on how you're formatting it. If you're in something like Word and you do 3 of these, it'll just make a line for you, which is what I use in Word. And then if we're in Google Docs, I just keep it to the 3 dashes. Like now it's giving me problems. There we go. I'll keep it to these and I'll just put an enter and then start writing again. That way I know. Oh no, no YouTube friends right now. Borshosh is here in Twitch. And then when you start formatting for paperbacks, you can get really creative with your skips.
I think I asked about this before, but I forgot the answer. But what kind of books won't you read? 3.
So in Cat Girls, for example, we use kitty ears. So when you're doing paperback formatting, you can come up with something cool. So we have like interchanging kitty ears. I have 8 different pairs that I go through when I'm doing the books. But that's just for paperback. Like ebook, you usually do something really simple. But yeah, if you're just writing, you can just do 3 spaces. Some people like to do 3 asterisks. Let me turn this back off. So instead of these, you can do like 1, 2, 3. Word, stop it. There. Like that. If you need them to be more clear, you can put them in the middle. But yeah, they don't have to be anything special. There are different ears. There are 8 different ears. What kind of books won't you read? I will read anything. Okay, no, that's a lie. I'm sorry. I don't read really gritty war retellings because I've tried and it just makes me really upset. Like All Quiet on the Western Front was one of the hardest reads of my life and I don't want to do it again. I don't enjoy it. I don't pull anything from it. I just turn into a mess. So that's pretty much the only thing that I won't though. Everything else. But books like The Things They Carried, I was fine with. I liked that book a lot. So I don't want to say like, oh, just all war books, because that's not true. Like, it's just when it's all super gruesome and just awful. What did you say?
Body horror.
Yeah, it feels like body horror. It does. But yeah, The Things They Carried was fantastic. Where do you buy kitty ears again? The kitty ears that I use in our books, I bought them off of Etsy for like $6 and it came with like 50 of them and then I picked my favorite 8. You're being terrorized by a mosquito at 3:58. That is the worst when you wake up from a mosquito buzzing in your ear. I just want to set the whole house on fire. Like the house is coming down. Sorry. Yeah, All Quiet was probably the hardest book I've ever had to, and I had to read it for a class. So it was tough, man. Herbs. Make sure to have a backup mosquito. Mosquito incense, okay. I was gonna say, I'll send you a spider. Hey, on Nintendo, how are you? You get 1 of 6. Basil will probably be the best for the job since she's totally cool with walls. And jumping. She's a crazy little beast. But yeah, otherwise, I read anything. Yeah, it's definitely a book for a historical standpoint. Like the book that I'm reading next, my mom wanted me to read, and it's a book about like World War II, and the main character is in it. So she said that it was really good and she liked it. So I will report back after I read it. Getting a fly swatter and waving it all around like a psychopath. At 3:50 in the morning. Kill that damn mosquito.
Ravent Bally Scream Ravent Bally Scream Ravent Bally Scream Ravent Bally Scream.
Star, hello! Thank you so much for the cheer! What's the name? Let me go grab it. Hang on. The book is called Daughters of the Occupation by Shelley Sanders. And it looks like a pretty quick read. Like it's spaced out. And the text is pretty big, so I should be able to zoom through this. I got through Uprooted really fast, and this looks about as long. But she was like, I'm really curious what you think of it. Because she liked it, but she also knows I'm super hypercritical. What do I look up? Oh, no problem. So you can go to, when you go to Etsy, what I did was I did cat ears SVG. So SVG files are another type of file that a lot of people use for like their Cricut machines and vector art. Oh, maybe it wasn't $6. Maybe it was like $1. I think this is exactly it. Mine are thicker though. This looks correct. Yeah, so I got these. Yes, and I picked out 8 of them that I like. Hey, Dad said, how are you doing? Cricut like the Cricut machine. It's a die cutting machine. Slaughterhouse 5 is very disjointed. I've never read Slaughterhouse 5. I've heard it's really good, but like I never know until I actually read it. It's hard to say. Your blinds are up, the lights are turned on. You probably look like a crazy person. Swing around the fly swatter, scream a little bit, scare all the neighbors. Oh, it's okay, Terma. I don't mind. It was just the next one over. 1,700 words. Great job. That's awesome, Deathshead. Are you gonna just chill out for tonight here, or are you gonna write more? You're welcome, Vincent. You were up until 2 a.m. last night trying to brain out the metaphors for a Lit RPG serial. Like, that you were reading or that you're writing? I haven't had the heart to look at what I wrote yet. So what you were reading? Or writing, rather? And what kind of metaphors? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more sprint before I grab some more water. So if you are writing, good luck with everybody. Do your best. I will see you in 20 minutes. Oh, hey, Battle Scar. Thank you so much for stopping in. I have a sprint running for 10 more minutes, but feel free to tell me about whatever you like working on if you're a writer or reader, and we will chat once the sprint's done. Spray up, how did it go? Open, welcome in again, Battle Scar. You a writer, a reader, a lurker? Yay, good job! Take your time, Deathshead, you'll get there. 125 words, heck yeah. Good job, Dark Master. 90 words, good job, Vincent. Yeah, the start of chapters is tough. On Nintendo, trying to layer on the collapse of late-stage capitalism into a swords and sorcery isekai thing. Is that like what the story is about? Late-stage capitalism? That's tough with a lit RPG standpoint, I think. Good job, Star! Yay! Are you like still doing it from third person limited from one person or third person omniscient? It does sound like lit RPG Monopoly. I'm just trying to imagine layering over a lit RPG on top of that. Oh, then you can do emotion pretty much the same way. It's just, it's not I, me, it's he, her, she, him. I don't understand what you mean by like metaphored on. Woo. A little bit, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm voting on a sitcom. Welcome back, book. I'm actually gonna take a really quick break and go grab some more water, and I will give you the big burbs. And I will be back shortly, guys. Okay, I'm back. That sounds wild, Woo. Especially like the 2 exact color kayaks and then the double pattern. Yeah, your simulation glitched. We're gonna have to check the electricity on that. Stories like Gulliver's Travels, they're just stories until you start to see parallels to how our society works. So you're like lining it up, you're making a literary RPG that's lined up to how our society is currently working? If I level up, can I be mayor? Thank you. Ooh, are you doing all right outside of the mucked up simulation? Yeah, what does max level look like in that kind of situation? You had a McDouble earlier, and the one you had 2 McDoubles today? Are you okay? Maybe that's why your simulation is glitching. That's a lot of McDonald's. Level 1 cook to level 100 mafia boss comes with free ads on YouTube. It's more that you can't level up. I wish you luck with it, because knowing the lit RPG community, that's going to be a tough sell. Are you doing a whole system in the background, or is it more like game lit, where it just kind of references sort of games? What's up, Terma? The chocolate crispy ice cream cups ran out. No! No! So you might want to be going for more gamelit then, because gamelit doesn't have to do with the stat sheets and like the behind the scenes and calculating it all down. Gremlin mode. Whoosh. But lit RPG, like Rye was saying, they want to see the stat sheets and the level ups and the skills put into use and how it's gonna affect the world and break the game or not break the game. Termites are back. Didn't you just have your house sprayed, or what happened, Terma? Thank you for the head pats. All the head pats. All the head pats. Yay. Some teammates. Catboy and Catgirl children are called kittens. I am the #1 resource on Catgirls. Thanks for coming to my stream. There's a lot of them. Oh, I mean, yeah, it was, if it hasn't been sprayed or anything, they don't just leave, unfortunately. They chill. What are the general rules for Discord? So, you give one person writing feedback. Yeah, you need to give feedback on a story first. So if you go into... Dude. Writing share. You can pick anything that sounds fun. It doesn't matter. Anything at all. And then read through it. And you'll give feedback here. Just one person. And just please give some decent feedback, like things that you liked, characters you liked, any kind of actionable criticism that you can come up with, if you do. But just stuff to kind of help out the writer is great. It doesn't have to be super long. Just anything helpful. And then you can post your own story in writing share. Yes, like I said, actionable feedback is very, very, very much appreciated. Something that the writer can use and help push their writing to the next level. They were being quiet and now they're being noisy. I mean, that didn't mean they went away. That just means there were probably less of them. I hope that it'll get situated soon, or else you can call someone ASAP, because yeah, that's not great for the house. Enjoy your TV. German cockroaches. Oh my god. That is like burn the house down. Nope. We would be honored if you wrote a fanfic of Catgirls. We love fanfiction of Catgirls. Have fun with it. We like having a sandbox world. Okay, I'm gonna start another sprint. So feel free to sprint alongside me, chat, ask questions, kick back, bless you, enjoy the music. Good luck, bless you. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Wolfman, thank you so much for the follow, and thank you for stopping in. Hi, Traileon. I am doing a sprint right now, so I will be able to chat in about 13 minutes. Feel free to tell me about what you're reading, what you're writing, if you like to play games, and I will answer any questions and chat with you at the end of the sprint. Birds are back. Sorry to take away the birds. Hello, Amethyst. Thanks so much for popping in. All right, let me scroll up. There were things. Turn the music down. All right. How goes the creativity? It's going well, thank you. What is a chamoy pickle? What is chamoy? Researching Gamelet, didn't want to seem like it. Gamelet is pretty much lit RPG, but without all of the back-end systems, and you can kind of hand wave things away. You hung out in Trillion's chat last night, and this one came up today, so hang out here. Well, thank you so much for popping in and hanging out. I appreciate you. Trillion is wonderful. Currently working on world building articles more than writing into the manuscript. Please beware of world building hell. Make sure that you're writing it and that you're not getting too far over your head. World Anvil is so scary. Ryan and I actually, like in our workshop on world building, said to stay away from it because it's a slippery slope. But it's very nice for organization. Chamoy is made with fruit and spices. Okay. And you put a pickle in it? Interesting. 165 words. Good job! It's sour and goes good on watermelon. I'll have to look this up. Amethyst, are you a writer, a reader, a lurker? Mexican Kool-Aid spicy. Not sure how to describe it. Oh, you started on the fanfic. That's awesome, Star. Thank you. You're so sweet. Hi, Toasty. How are you? A semi-sweet pickle that I didn't entirely enjoy. Yeah, that's kind of funky. Okay, yeah, if you're 25k words in, that's good. This is my world doc over here for the story I'm working on now on stream. And I build it as I go. Because, man, otherwise, like, I will be stuck forever in just doing this. Your time off approved! Yeah! Ooh, woo, woo, woo! I'm so excited for UwuCon. All of the above. What do you like to write? What do you like to read? And for those who are new here, I am one half of DoubleBlind. Rye is my other half. He is my husband. Him and I write Everyone's a Cat Girl together, which is a lit RPG epic fantasy. We have 5 volumes out. Volume 6 just finished with public chapters and working on volume 7 now. And then we do freelance writing full-time. So I am working on a story with Chocobo, currently titled Sahira and Ghoul. And then I also have Of Trails and Snails, which is a snail girl story. Rye's working on one that's his mecha. You said Dynamis, right?
Yeah.
He's calling Dynamis. So we have a lot of cool stuff going on. And then we do lots of like one-shots and fan fictions for people. But we decided to do this for our workshops, which we do once a month for free and we throw up on YouTube. And then we can do sprints with people, and it's a really fun co-working stream. Hello, Captain Kraken. It's going well, thank you. How are you? Thanks for coming in. The little mug kitty is Sahira, the main character of the story I'm working on now. Ghoul is her little slime summon. He's very cute. We're winding down. Happy Friday. And then we have our budgies. Rappy is the yellow and green one, Bali is the blue one. Are you gonna chill for a bit, Kraken? Yay! 160 is a lot. Let's see. How many do I have so far? I'm only at 748, but it's kind of slow because I'm still building out the world and deciding lots of names of things. So I have to stop and go back and make a name and then narc it and then keep going. So the beginnings of stuff are always slow for me, especially fantasy, since I have to make up a lot. But I love this story and it's really easy to follow in the world for me. Oh, this story is going to be going on for a long time. I don't ever look at the end of stuff. Especially now, not with Cat Girls, which was supposed to be like a one-shot, and now it's 700,000 plus words, so I just let it go and keep going. Plus, writing's my job, so it's never gonna end either. Yeah, I've got a little section in here in Word on my World doc that's like, I have 2 languages so far, and then some special words. So I'll just pop those in. Making fake names as placeholders is totally an option, but I try and get what I can, like, in stone, so I don't have to go back and change it later. Because then what'll happen is I'll name somebody like, we'll say Lily, because we had like 18 Lilies on accident. And I'll be like, Li, and it stops like mid-sentence. And then when I go back and try and replace all the Lilies, I miss these ones. And so then I just have this and everyone's like, who is Lil or who is Lee? Or you get stuck with cities like the capital in my first 2 books. Whoops. Totally legit. That's cool that you came up with all of the grammar rules. I tried doing that for a couple of books and it was just so much. I respect Tolkien like crazy for that, but... Imagine a scene where everybody's name is Gordon. That wouldn't be confusing at all. I don't have to imagine it. It happened. It was real. Yeah, when you create like grammar rules and language conventions, that's next level, and that's really awesome. I have that book. It's on my TBR list. All of his secret novels are on my TBR. They're all in my house and I haven't started yet. Shame. We got all the cool leather ones and everything and just like, yep, I'll get to these eventually. Too slow. Need to write and read faster. You get a whole magic system for your fanfic, yet still technically canon. That's good when it swings both ways. I've been doing a lot better and reading way more before I go to sleep. So I've actually finished 2 books in this last month, which is like a lot for me for the last year. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do another sprint. So we will do 20 more minutes. If you have any questions, comments, want to chat, feel free, please. Sprint with me if you'd like. Do your best, and I'll see you in 20. Spray up. I got 426. How did you guys do? $124. Good job. Good job. Good job. Dark, you lost a document with all your names. That sucks. I'm sorry. It's awful when you lose stuff like that. Book, that's awesome. Good job. That's a ton. 319. Yay! Welcome to PC. Did you give up on the mosquito? Is it just not coming? Matt's in trouble once Kiki realizes he spent all his spells on a drinking challenge against Raven again. Look. Raven makes good challenges. You can't back down out of that. Oh no, it's MIA in your room? That's the worst! What a fun fic, Star. Thanks for writing it. I'm so happy we could inspire a fanfic. I write anything. So I have a cozy mystery series that I'm writing set in 1956 Illinois. The first book is out. I'm working on book 2 called Ophelia. She is a witch, so there is like fantasy in it, but it's set in reality. I've written I've done like a memoir for a couple of people. I'll write anything, and then I do editing and book formatting and blog writing and journalism, and I do a few articles for a real estate agency out in Texas. Anything at all. Fantasy is definitely my heart. I have read Dresden Files, and I did not know they were a thing until after I wrote Ophelia. And then I found them, and I was like, oh god. I love Dresden Files. I'm on like the 4th or 5th book. They're fantastic. Ophelia, since it's a cozy mystery, she can't be as gruesome as Dresden Files. Like, no deaths on screen, no blood and guts like they have, no sex. I can't say anything beyond darn. It's cozy mystery is one of the weirdest things because there's still murder, but you're not allowed to be explicit about it. You gotta be cozy. But yeah, I have a wide range of whatever. It's really hard to write. It's gosh darn offing. No, it's still for adults. It's an adult murder mystery because like a lot of these, the murderers are like cheating on their wives or husbands or, I mean, young adult could read it absolutely. It's without getting offended, but they're written for adults. We joked that every time someone wants to say shit, they say biscuits instead. So I say, oh, biscuits, which has made its way into my vocabulary. I have a niece and a nephew, and I would love to write something for them like that they could read. Buckets, that's cute. Yeah, you're in the good place. Biscuits. Fudge sickles. Which I don't think we're out in 1956, so we can't use that. The really tough part about Ophelia, too, is that every reader suddenly becomes like an expert in 1956 history. So I research the ever-living hell out of this series. Like, I check everything from brands of clothing to perfume to cigarettes to whatever is going on. And then someone will be like, actually... And they don't go and check, they just give me a 2-star and give me the wrong information, and it makes me so mad. Like, buddy, it would have taken you 2 seconds to Google this, and instead, you wrote a thesis. But it's okay. Yeah, that is the nice part about fantasy. I mean, you can say you're the expert on your world, but you'll still get readers that are like, nope, I know this better, you messed it up. But I like having my own, yeah, this exists. Golly, there has been a crime in this apartment. That's way older than the public perception just of fraud critics. No one gets microwaves in their house. That's still like newer technology. No microwaves. No grounded coffee. You gotta have your own coffee grinders. Yep, there's guns. It's a really, really funny genre. But I write that, I ghostwrite it for a client of mine. And I really like the characters. They were, and they didn't become like a staple in houses until like the late 80s, 90s. So no one would have a microwave in their house in like 1956. That was one of the things I had to check. Another one, the one that gets the most kickback from people are security cameras. So security cameras started coming out for like factories and banks and larger corporations in the 50s. So I had her ask the guy at a factory, do you have security cameras installed yet? And he said no. And like 4 reviewers were like, what? Those didn't exist in 1956. And I'm like, damn it. Yes, they did. A Paleolithic cave murder over the invention of the wheel. We can't have this. This is advancing technology too quickly. I do not know the morbid fact of why microwaves were invented. I don't know if I want to know. General Patton could have eaten a microwave burrito. He could have. If they had like the whole room-sized microwave. The book I have reading is an actual story for Kiki. What is she reading, Star? Stone Cold Writing. You and Vicandis must be like brothers with the puns, man. Treadmills were originally for prisoners. Yeah, I can see that. It sold holy water. That sounds crazy enough to be true, but like I don't believe it. Really? No, seriously? Oh my god, no kidding? Oh, it dispenses holy water. No way. I need something that's not AI. A sacrificial vessel. That sounds like something you'd put in Dark Souls to limit the amount of people or holy water people were using in ancient temples. Were they bathing in it? And then 1600s and 1700s coin-operated machines were used to sell tobacco. Huh. I didn't realize vending machines were that old. That's crazy. Today I learned. Put a coin in, get your holy water. Is there like a picture of what it would look like? Oh my goodness. You put a little coin in and then it just dispensed it for you. How am I supposed to genuflect if I didn't bring a quarter? These are so crazy. Oh my gosh. Stamps, cards, post. Look at all that money. Free. You're 2+. Get out of here until next Sunday. Get out. Hibernation on hamsters. Oh. Okay. They could freeze them and unfreeze them in the microwave. Unfreezing hamsters. Oh my goodness. Holy water. That's so crazy. I'm gonna put that in my back pocket and use it for something. Microwaved hamsters. I can banish demons using a drink I bought for $2.99. Ah, 25 cents. And Jesus loves you. Gremlin. Whoosh. Very good. No gremlin. Thank you for her pets. Rah. Freaking holy water. I don't know if I can use it in Cat Girls. I feel like it'd be really weird if Sorsha's temple suddenly had a vending machine for whatever her silver crazy liquid is. Yeah! Things were already happening in like the early 1900s. Phones, electric lighting. Like I talk about computer science and people get all upset even though computer science has been around, you know, since time immemorial. Aww! Star, you're so sweet. It's a wonderful story written by this husband and wife duo called DoubleBlind. The story is called Of Trails and Snails, which y'all could read on Patreon for $5 a month. Of Trails and Snails is actually just me. That's all mine. Cat Girls, Ryan and I write together. Snail Girls, I write. And then his mecha story that's coming out is all him. I'm so glad you love it. That makes me so happy. Thank you, thank you. Just use a hand sanitizer dispenser. Yeah, but like 50 years ago was barely 1975. Yeah, and abacus is computation. Like it's been around forever. No, yep, that's just me. That's okay, Star. From the interwar era, you'd be surprised how much stuff remained from the Victorian era that's still being used. I totally believe you. It's friggin' nuts. All right, let me, before I do another sprint, give you the big burbs. Yeah, I know. I hated saying that out loud, and as soon as the words left my mouth, I regretted it. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm going to run a quick ad, grab some water. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Stretch, get a drink. Be right back, guys. Boop, I'm also back. I had to go find Rye. He was outside. I didn't know. Yep, he's recovering. He's feeling better though, which is good. I didn't kill him. Good news. Cat girls will continue. Yep, just being a cool guy like you do. Also, for anyone who is new, we have a really awesome Discord. Ah! It is 18 plus, and we would love to have you. We talk about writing, stories, games, anime, game. I already said games, shows, books, anything. Super chill. It's like one big happy family. I did not intentionally poison Rye. I thought that it would be nice to have baked beans for the first time in like 4 years, and I got a can and it did not agree with him at all. So now I know I'll have to make them from scratch from here on out, which is fine. I can do that. Nah, I felt really bad. Arsenic beans, who knew? Not me. It was an accident. So we weren't sure how it was gonna go when we started. We were both very nervous because we had each co-written something with somebody else, and it just was not like a good experience at all. So we were like, well, we can just do like one and see how it goes, and if it really sucks, then we'll stop. But we started getting really into it, and where the splits happen, he does all of the back end systems. So like our world rules doc for Cat Girls is insanity. This is like a 60,000 word document with, if this will load, all of the skills and stats and bonuses and explanations, and we got pixel art. So he does all of this, and then I write any of the intimate scenes that pop up because those are like my bread and butter. And then outside of that, him and I swap off chapters. Like I'll write a chapter, he writes a chapter. And then we go back and forth. And we have done this now for 700,000 words or so. So we've got 5 books published and then 6 books. The 6th one is all public. So now we're writing the 7th book, and I don't know when it's gonna stop. We guard the sacred texts because they're always up to changing, and Rye's constantly working on them and makes little minor adjustments here and there. So it's really cool. It's a huge project, and one we started back in 2021, and I have no idea when it's gonna stop, but that's fine. We love it. And then my... Okay, fine. Ophelia. This is the one that I write for my client. And then I also do like a series where it's just short bard stories that people really enjoy. And then my first 2 books sold like 50 copies. It totally tanked, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. No, I can't draw to save my life, so we hire lots and lots and lots of artists. We have an artist for the covers, and then we have a different artist for the internal illustrations. Her name is, the one who does the covers is GBS Artworks, and then Compty does the internal artwork. Like this. So all of our books have at least 6 different illustrations inside. And then when we first started, I was like, it's a lit RPG and no one's really taking advantage of the fact that it's a lit RPG. So I did stuff like came up with pro tips. And so we have pixel art by Kiora of all of the characters. And we give pro tips at the end of the chapters. And we even have like our own UI for quests and stuff. And for stat sheets. So I didn't want to just do spreadsheets. Like, that's so boring. You like the pro tips? Thank you! We just got the character from book 6. 2 characters book 6 done, so we have more coming. Thank you! Yeah, we have lots of characters. I think we work with like 30 artists. Yep, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. The little useful tips. I've always loved those. I think they're so much fun. And so I wanted to have one at the end of each chapter. I don't know what I'd know what to do with lit RPG, so it's good. It's a huge task. Like, coming up with your own game system is already nuts. And working it into the world so it feels real is very, very hard. And for us, like, it is so integrated into these characters' lives and like how they work, and the world would actually break if we didn't have the system in place. Where we've seen a lot of lit RPGs where it's just kind of tacked on. But this blew up to something a lot bigger than either of us expected, which isn't a bad thing. It was just, it's really surprising. DoubleBlind is our pen name that we use together for when we write together, but we'll be posting like the Snail Girl story under DoubleBlind and his mech story under DoubleBlind just to build our library out some more. I love Compty's art. Another thing we started doing for the recent books was we have another artist named Suma, and Suma does sketches for one of our characters named Tristan, so we have sketches too that he likes to do. Choose your own adventure. Yeah, I used to read those a lot as a kid, and like Goosebumps had those. I liked the Goosebumps choose your own adventures. I'm gonna move this because this gets spicy, but we have some really, 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 really cool big art too. Like this one. Which part do you mean, book? Because we're constantly adding more to the system at all times. Like, we knew going in... Hey Sky, it is Cat Girls. I'm showing it off. We knew going in that it was gonna have game parts, so like we had to build it from the ground up right away. Here, I'll show you a Sahiro work in progress. Click, 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 click. So excited. We eat well here. Isn't it pretty? Ghouls her inner tube. It's so cute. I love this. I had a friend try reading the Choose Your Own Adventure books in page order. That's not how you do it. That's just breaking all of the rules. I think I'm just gonna read this in order. Of course you're confused. The story doesn't make sense this way. Kiki in her casual clothes. Yeah, hang on. Story is all over the place. I am surprised. Alright, here's a Chibi and here's a Jacko pose. We have a lot of Kiki in like swimsuits. This is one of my favorites of Kiki. This isn't her actual casual clothes, but like I love this picture so freaking much. We have prints of it. It's so beautiful. But yeah, here you go. The first book cover too. We like let artists have fun with their outfits. I'm not a stickler on like, you missed the little bow on the sleeve and you colored this wrong. Like, just draw them. So whatever you like best, Star, I will never be offended. Yeah, the Kiki art in all of her swimsuits is awesome. Oh no, it's okay. Don't be sorry. Yeah, they will ever have this bow and never remove it ever. My VTuber gets dressed the same way every morning with all of her fucking ribbons and bows and buckles. Yep, the Jacko pose is awesome. We actually have like a whole... There it is. Like, Kiki, we didn't have Saris yet, so Kiki, Cannoli, and Raven doing the Jacko pose. Cannoli did her best, man. She was trying. You missed this right thigh band with 2 little marks on it. How could you miss this? It is imperative to the character. They got it from their great-great-great-great-grandmother. Yep. That pose was Matt entering the room and going, hey guys, this is really popular. Do you want to try it? And they do. Hi Sky, how'd trivia going? How did trivia go? Oh my god. Barrel mode. Whoosh. No, headpads, yay, yay! Thank you. Yeah, you completely forgot the super important scuff on the left insole of the right sock. I swear to God, sometimes I see stuff like that and I just want to burst into flames. Like Hades mode. You got lunch boxes, yay! Did you die, Rye? I heard how she poisoned you. Are you dead?
I'm doing better.
Okay, he got better. Man, the beans really murdered you. Sorry. I won't ever do it again, I promise.
There was no way either of us.
I got 1 can of baked beans because I thought it would be a fun treat with the man-witches and it killed the rye. Trolling them with addressing each of the most ridiculous claims in a chapter. It wasn't the beans, it was the sauce they came in. Yeah, she turned me into a newt. I got better. They were delicious. We both thought they were delicious, but yeah, we can't eat fake stuff or lots of chemicals anymore. It kills us. Nasty little saucy beanies. You gonna get your riding crop out or what's happening? Kiki can wear whatever you want her to wear. Her wardrobe can be endless. Don't beat yourself up. Brown hair, gold eyes, tan. Go. Cat girl. Does anyone want to activate the birds before I do another sprint? Burp burp. Yee. At bats. Question. Answer. Has anyone done artwork for the first time we meet Raven? Wouldn't you know, Jack was such a doll and got exactly that for us. And I think I can show one of them on stream.
They both have a little bit.
Do they? Are you sure?
Positive. I have it on my phone screen.
The Kyo one?
The what?
The Kyo one?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, this one's fine.
Never mind. I thought it was another one.
No,
That's good.
the icky one I cannot. Yeah, Jack was a king and got a bunch. I love this one and I can actually show it on stream. This character always wears two left shoes. Don't forget to include that in the fan art. Ouch. Yeah, the skirt would be better for that, I think. Or shorts. She's an outside girl, so skirts and shorts, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna do another sprint. Please feel free to keep chatting, ask more questions, hang out. I will see you in 20 minutes. Good luck, guys. Let's do our best. Sprint up. How'd you do? Yay, sandwich and eating. Yay. 60 words, yay! Good job, Roshosh. Almost 200, heck yeah! Let's go! Good job, you guys. Oh, I'm going into the last chapter. There we go. Very cool. Also dishes. Productive, yay! Good job, Toasty. Aw, yay! Thank you! I'm glad. I'm really glad to hear that. That makes us happy to hear. And I'm so excited for Uwu, oh my god. It'll be fun. I didn't realize how much fun I have writing a fic about cat girls. Thank you, Star! All 2 days of it, but it'll be a really wonderful 2 days. That's okay to be slow, especially when it's emotional. Those things take lots of time. Gotta feel out like every word. Yes, wonderful job. I'm gonna do one more sprint so I can get to 1,500 words on this total, and then I will call it a night. So last sprint, please do your best. Let's get it done. Okay, Star, have a good night. I saw that question, Dark. Everyone gave you like fantastic answers. So I was like, I'm not gonna pile on top because I have the same things to say. Everyone experiences it differently. So it's important to feel that out for your character and see what they would do. Thank you so much, Star. Wonderful job. I am proud of you. Good night. Thank you for the hydrate. Does anyone want to turn on the burbs before we do one last sprint? And go. All right, cool. You can do it. Let's do it. Ooh, sprint up! Good job, book, on finishing your short story. Hello, Hugo. How are you doing? Yay! Good job, Dark Master. I hit 1561 for the stream, so I'm very happy. I wanted to hit that 1500 mark. So, you did good. Yay! I mean, you can read whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be something that's brand new. People are still looking for feedback, even if they posted a little bit ago. Book. There's some people in there that are still looking for feedback too, so don't worry if it's been posted a while ago. That's totally okay. Yeah, just scroll through and pick one. Don't worry about when it was posted. All feedback is good feedback at any time. Okay. Good job, Dark Master. Woohoo! We all did great. I'm proud of everyone. I am going to stop the stream here. Thank you very much again for hanging out with me this Friday evening. I appreciate you. Got lots done. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will be back on Sunday for 1,000 times resist on Raven. Hopefully we beat it, God. Have a great weekend, guys, and I will see you soon.